In the 1000-week Reich mod, Germany somehow managed to secure control over most of mainland Europe. As displayed in this image, Germany absolutely humiliated the Allies during the Second World War. But the year is now 1952. Germany has still got most of its European holdings since the Second World War, but our stability over our faction has significantly decreased over the years. Hitler is also significantly aging, and we don't have a successor. So, in this video, let's find out who our successor will be, and let's see how well we can command Germany. Let's take a further inspection of the status of our Reich. Now, Hitler isn't the only thing which is aging. Time is also aging, meaning we're going to have to advance in technology, our army, and our economy. Now, who can fix this? All the candidates that I chose from, who I believe we can lead our nation, I've decided that Albert Speer can command Germany. So we are now got the objective at hand of increasing Speer's influence over the Reich over a short time period. Well, not really short. We've got around a year or two-ish. I don't know. This is my first time playing as Germany in 1000-week Reich. Now, some decisions may seem minor, but they will be absolutely vital to increase Speer's influence. Now, it looks like that our Führer is about to kick the bucket any minute now. We've got to reassure the people that everything is fine, so stability doesn't go down. But we can't prevent the inevitable. And today marks a day where Hitler dies. And our nation isn't reacting so well. Well, I think a civil war is inevitable. And what are the Wehrmacht going to do? They're going to obey Speer and Goebbels. And we're not only going to increase Speer's influence, but also decrease our oppositions. But our biggest threat is Martin Bormann. He believes that he can be the next Führer, but he has been removed from the Senate, and we can now choose Speer and Goebbels. Who's going to be our main man? Speer, obviously, because that's who I said I'm going to choose at the start of the video. We've now got Albert Speer leading the Greater German Reich, but for how long can he stabilize this Germany? Well, I'm just guessing here, but I think the civil war is inevitable, so I'm going to decrease Himmler's influence while I can. And look at this, 100% to 0. That's a pretty bad ratio. But that means that the civil war has occurred, and we're going to keep our current government in charge. We are fighting Himmler's Germany and the army. Well, let's see if Albert Speer can prevail. Well, it looks like that Speer's Germany is a true Germany, and we have triumphed in the German Civil War. Well, we may have prevailed in the Civil War, but we have got quite a lot of work to do since Speer is in charge. We've got to regain stability and start some of his personal reforms. Hopefully, they can benefit our nation. First things first, we've got to make a name for ourselves. So, we're going to reform our glorious faction, because a new chapter begins for not only Germany, but also the globe. We have now got a harsh decision to make. keep Goebbels as our ally, or completely cut him out of German politics. We're going to cut him out of German politics because we want full control over Speer's party. Now we're done securing our nation, we can now figure out how we're going to reform this nation. Should we carry out Hitler's legacy? Actually, we're going to go down Speer's own independent way. I'm curious to see what he has to offer. Most of our populace are absolutely fuming by Speer's decision. We have got these decisions right here to increase his support. Not to mention, we have also got some focuses which will decrease his support, but we can balance that out by also proving to the nation that Speer was the right decision to make, and he can actually lead Germany to greatness. We've made it to the end of our reforms, and you can see these juicy buffs that we gain out of it. Well, it took 4 years to increase Speer's influence over our Reich and complete his great reforms, so it's time to now improve the nation's industry, so we can actually have the funds to make our grand army if we want to even start expansion. So, many focuses later, we have now got a booming economy. Look at all of these decisions. Well, I already know that we are ready for expansion. So you know what I'm going to do? Declare war on all of these former German territories that we acquired during the Second World War. Let's see if we can defeat all of these puny little nations. Well, our army swiftly took care of these inferior nations, and we now control most of our former territories. Well, it looks like that we didn't have to invade Chekhov's Soviet Union at all. They actually came to us. Imagine them actually thinking they can beat us. Well, let's absolutely humiliate the Soviet Union yet again. Oh no. Well, we are not only at war with the Soviet Union now, but the United States, along with the entirety of the former Allies, have declared war on us. We've got a huge gaping border at France, not to mention the British Navy will be absolutely crushing us as well. Hopefully, we can defeat the Soviet Union and the Allies, just like we did in the Second World War. But this time, I plan to surpass Hitler's expectations.
Postenschritte, keine Freiheit mehr. Hinter Staffeldraht steht stumpf ein müdes Heer. Einer singt die alten Lieder, lockt uns Schwermut und singt aus der Brust. Wild und trotzig klingt es wieder, im Vergessen liegt die alte Lust.
And after years of cruel and harsh war, we have actually defeated the Soviet Union and the Allies. Well, Albert Speer has definitely not driven Germany into a ditch. Quite the opposite. Our affection stretches in all corners of the world, surpassing everyone's expectations. The Allies declared war on us in the late game, believing that we'll get absolutely demolished, just like what happened in our timeline. But we have proven both the Comintern, or the Soviets, and the Allies wrong by defeating them both, absolutely humiliating those two imbeciles. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and